Scorpio. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Tarotscope to get your July 2019 love reading. I really appreciate everyone for stopping by my channel, especially my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate all that you do. So, quick, shameless plug, real quick, before we get started, and then we'll jump right into your reading. I'm going to be doing this weekend free live readings, so you can ask a question, and I will pull some cards for you to answer the question, and this is totally free. However, it is only for subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber and you're interested, please hit subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified tomorrow when I post that I will be doing the readings, and then when you get the notification, you can ask your question immediately when you get the notification. If you are already a subscriber, be sure that you are set up to receive notifications, because you do have to not just subscribe but click the bell. That way your phone will ding and you can be one of the first 30 people to write me a question tomorrow, and then this weekend I will do a reading specifically for you live. Okay, 30 questions, so be sure to hit that bell. Okay guys? Alright, so for your love reading this month, I am going to use a different spread than I've used before, changing it up just a little bit, but it's still going to be a relationship reading. And when I was checking in with your energy, Scorpio, I felt, okay, I heard 3 words. They didn't make sense to me, but they might make sense to some of you. I heard lies, flyers, and beer. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out. If any of those words make sense to you, then I was picking up on your energy. We are going to go right into this. I do have a feeling also, I get a sense that many of you might be dealing with someone who, I kind of got the one you let get away feeling. There was some anxiety that somebody might be slipping away, and it's somebody that previously you may have disregarded or didn't realize how important they were to you. And now that you're beginning to realize that, you feel like they may be slipping away. So I did get that feeling, and I got some fear. Okay? Alright. That was my meditation before I turned on my camera. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright? So for Scorpio, what is going on with your partner right now? Okay. King of Wands in reverse. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It says divine masculine energy. However, in the reverse, we are dealing with someone who is, yeah, I get the feeling someone who might have had some, I heard, like, I'm thinking ego, like maybe their ego got hurt, their feelings got hurt on in some way. Their ego was hurt, okay? And the way that they're dealing with this is by showing out a little bit, as in they could be attracting other people to them to cause you to feel jealous or to mend their ego, right? Like it's almost like, I'm going to clarify this King of Wands though. It's masculine energy. Doesn't mean it's just not for a woman. This could be a woman as well. It's the same thing. It's just sort of a masculine energy coming from your partner. As a king though, it is somebody mature, somebody that is, yeah, I heard mature in more than one way. Like maybe they know what they're doing in bed. Fiery, passionate person who, but I do feel strongly that at this moment there's some kind of ego burn, and there is possibly some flirtatiousness going on in order to pop a band-aid on that hurt ego with your partner. Okay, Let's clarify this. Can I get some more information about Scorpio's partner, please? Pulled out a very special playing deck for my clarifiers. Alright, tarot deck. Okay, and we have the Hermit. So this could be where your partner is possibly turning their back to you and going within at this time to try to find out, take their power back is what I heard. This is also a Virgo card. To take their power back. I get the feeling, Scorpio, that we're dealing with someone that really had strong feelings for you, and you possibly at the time, I feel like it was a timing issue, you weren't quite as open to them as they were to you, but I feel like you guys are coming around and you're beginning to possibly see this person as more than, maybe more valid or essential to your life, or to more valuable in a way. There's also an element of they didn't, maybe when you first met them or early on in your relationship, they didn't come across quite in a way that really worked for you or was attractive to you. But kind of over time, I feel like over time you guys may have honestly sort of started paying more and more attention to this person. But now they've kind of gone inward, okay, is what I'm getting. Alright. What is some positive attributes of your partner? We have the Devil in reverse. So this is Capricorn energy. To me, the Devil in reverse is really letting me know that I feel like this person is... they have control over their life. They are not, they have self-control is what I'm feeling. They can take a situation and that a lot of people may lose control, and they are capable of harnessing that and not making themselves trapped and being more true to themselves. Okay, so this is somebody that's authentic. I'm getting authentic, and also they're not trapped by earthly temptations the way other people might be. So whereas you might be used to someone who would give in to temptation, I feel like this person has a little bit more control over their ability to give in to temptations, earthly temptations. So this is someone who, yeah, I can see where you're finding value in them, but it's also someone where, you know, it may take, I just keep hearing it takes time for you to really see. It took time for you to really see what it was about this person that attracted you. Like honestly, I feel like, Scorpio, for y'all, you weren't attracted to this person at first, but over time you became more and more attracted to this person. This person does have more self-control than maybe what you're used to, or maybe yourself, and you find that very attractive, okay? Can also be kind of scary, right? Because you can't tempt them as easily maybe as you can tempt someone that has less self-control, okay? As a flaw, we have the Five of Cups, so we are probably dealing with somebody who, and I'm not surprised with this Hermit card here, Hermit is not necessarily depression, but for me, I'm feeling depression off of this card, so we'll clarify this. This is somebody who might be going through a dark time right now. They're not able to see all the what they actually have. As you can see with this card, we've got the Two of Cups behind this person, and they're focused on the Three Cups that are empty and spilled in front of them. This can cloud their judgment on some level. Let's get some clarity. Why do we have the Five of Cups for Scorpio's partner? Why do we have the Five of Cups for Scorpio's partner? And we have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Wow. Okay, so they're going through a lot, you guys. I mean, they really are. There could be some self-pity involved on their end that isn't accurate, okay? But I am happy to see the Ten of Swords because this is a healing card. This is the end of the cycle of depression. So I hear patience. Be patient, Scorpio. Your partner is going through something really heavy right now. Really heavy. But with the 10, I know the 10s are always, a lot of times the 10s are not like happy cards, but I'm always happy to see them because it's a completion of something. And I love to see people evolve and ascend and complete one cycle so they can start something new. So I feel like your partner right now isn't quite, they may be behaving this way, okay, because of some hurt that they're dealing with. I don't necessarily think it, I don't think it's you specifically that you know, inadvertently harmed them, but I do feel like it could be. For some of you, this could be a long-term relationship where you were with them in the past and you weren't valuing them as much as you do now. So this is sort of a feeling of being done, you know. But I don't know necessarily if it's with you, Scorpio, but I feel like we're right there on the edge, and I feel your anxiety. I feel your anxiety that you might be losing this person, that they're slipping away. But right now, looking at your partner's cards, I'm seeing for sure there is a massive change happening with your partner. Excuse me, guys. I am lounging on pillows because I have some back pain. This could be illness as well. I feel like some of you guys are truly at, you know, you might be because you're sensitive to this person and you're deep and they're in a deep place. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you might be really sensing a lot of this, and there is fear with you that you're going to lose this person. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see how your partner's feeling about you. Okay, so how is Scorpio's partner feeling about Scorpio, please? We got 3 cards, so I'll take them. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the World card in the upright. So, wow, this is pretty powerful stuff, guys. I think your partner is in love with you. Your partner is in love with you. This is causing them some struggles. I don't want to be in love again. I just heard that. I don't want to be in love again. Some of them are fighting against this relationship because they've been hurt before and they don't want to get hurt again. And we're all like that, right? But I feel that because they enjoy being in control, okay, of themselves, there could be a pullback happening from you because they're in love with you. But it's not the part where you're just, it's the, okay. In love is a wonderful feeling, right? But then it also can bring a lot of feelings of fear, anxiety, insecurity. If this is the one person for me, yeah. Okay, so you guys are probably, you might be feeling the same way about each other, but I feel like your partner's been in love with you for a lot longer than you've been in love with them. So they do see you as the center of their world. They see you as someone they can commit to. They see you as a being that is possibly, yeah, they feel like not too good. I didn't hear too good, but maybe like you're so passionate and you're so social and you have all this stuff going for you, whereas this is where their energy is right now. So they feel this way, but when they look at you, they see this with you, which is the world. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is a very passionate and sexy Sancho card. Lover card, okay? In reverse, it's with the World card and with the Three of Cups in reverse. This is a celebration. This is being social. This is having something to celebrate. I feel like there's possibly been, I feel like this is for a lot of Scorpios, this reading is going to be about a history. There's some history between you, but you are still the one for them. And I feel like for many of you, you guys are beginning to recognize this person as possibly being the one for you. But let's find out a little bit more what is going on, how you're feeling, Scorpio. And when I'm asking for Scorpio's feelings and energies and emotions that they're not consciously aware of. What are those feelings towards their partner, please? Three of Wands in reverse. So, a lot of you were going to make plans with this person. A lot of you guys, and I got this before, this could also be someone that you were making plans to marry or become committed to in the past and it fell through. I got this in my pre-shuffle before I turned on my camera. So the Three of Wands in reverse is to me, it's sort of like, I was going to step out and make plans with you, but now I'm not so sure. There's a indecision. There's a, it feels uncomfortable because you don't know what to do with the plans that you had made in your mind. Also, you are also possibly seeing your partner as someone who was going to make plans to head your way, and you're feeling like they're going a different path. They're going away. The plans that they're making are false. I heard false, or due to misunderstandings. There was some misunderstandings between you two, and that's why you're unable to move forward with this person or make plans or take this relationship to the next level, because they've stopped. On their end, they've stopped. But it's because of what they're going through, you guys. We all go through heavy, deep times, and Scorpio, you guys are the best. You guys are the best at deep, right? So I think that you can definitely relate to your partner as far as understanding that the reason things aren't maybe moving in your direction is because there is some heavy stuff your partner is going through, real heavy. And if they're busy feeling sorry for themselves, feeling like they've been hurt, but this is a feeling they're really tired of having. They're not gonna stay in this energy forever, Scorpio. Things will change with your partner. Okay, this is where they're at right now. Okay. All right, now we're gonna look at your. I am looking at my new spread. What are the strengths between the two of you? What are the strengths? Pentacles in reverse. So we need to clarify this. So, yeah, you know what, you guys? I feel like you guys have had a lot of back and forth, and there's been a lot of issues with timing. So it's like, I feel like a lot of you guys maybe have gotten, this could be someone that you had sort of a fling with over a summer, and then you caught up with them a few months later, and maybe y'all hung out again, did some Netflix and chill, and then it was kind of like, this is someone that you sort of thought one way about, but now it's kind of growing into something more serious, right? And it wasn't serious before, but it was growing into something more serious. Let's clarify this card, please. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles for the strengths in the relationship in reverse, please. In reverse. This is a good, strong feeling though. And there's a lot of earth energy here, guys. So even if you're not dealing with an earth sign, they could have a lot of earth in their chart. So that would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpio and their partners? Strengths. One more shuffle. I just heard timing. Your strengths are your timing, as are your weaknesses. Then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So yeah, the timing wasn't right for either of you to see each other in a perspective to where you could take this direction into this relationship into another direction. Okay, let me sort of sum this up real quick, you guys. So here's what I'm feeling. You guys had some interaction, some sort of, it didn't have to be sex, you know, you guys could have gone on a couple of dates, or it could have been sex, could have been a fling, but it wasn't someone you took very seriously until now, for some reason, and that happens, right? As you get to know, you meet someone and you don't, the more and the more you get to know them, you're like, wow, there is a lot more soul level connection going on than I originally thought, because this isn't someone I would normally take seriously, okay? So the strength here is the timing. When the timing is right, the strength is there is something solid between the two of you. Look at this reversed. Look at this in reverse. This is beautiful. Looking at things in a whole new way. If you look at things at a whole new way, you've got a solid offer of long-term commitment, friendship, love, whatever it is. These things are in reverse, okay? So I still feel like they're your strengths in the upright, okay? The cards are just reflecting what's going on right now, which is a timing issue. So when I said the timing was your strength, I didn't mean it that way. The timing is the problem, because this is what you guys really have going on between you. But because it's reversed, I feel like it's a timing issue. So excuse me my words. Mercury. Actually, there's 5 planets in retrograde right now, so please excuse me, but I'll correct it. So this is your strengths. What are the weaknesses in the relationship? How is this a weak relationship? What's vulnerable between the two of you, please? Okay. Immediately. 2 of Cups. So, you guys keep meeting time and time again. This is someone that you keep reuniting with. Definitely. It's totally... Now, when you reunite with them, it's a wonderful feeling, but the weakness here. This is a weakness. Because rather than reuniting, in leaving and coming back together, leaving and coming back together, come here and go away, come here and go away. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. On both ends, it's not just you, it's them too. They're doing it to you. You've done it to them in the past, but I feel like they're kind of doing it to you, like there's an on the fence feeling. But the truth is that this is a really good, solid connection. You just got to look at it differently. And I feel like, Scorpio, you're there. You're there. You're looking at it differently. You're seeing this person differently. But because you guys keep going away and coming back together, this is a weakness. This is going to cause instability, because what's happening in between those times? Are you growing together? Are you growing apart when you're not together? Because you know what, these reuniting, and if it is like a breakup, if you guys do break up and then you get back together and you break up and get back together, the reuniting is beautiful. I mean, it feels great, right? But this is a weakness, because that's not what this relationship is about. This relationship is more, it's meant to be, the universe is telling me, it's meant to be more solid so that you don't have to keep leaving and coming back, okay? I just see the need, if this relationship is going to move forward, for more consistency. I'll be here with you, for you, no matter what kind of feeling is what I'm getting, okay? So we're running out of time. I am going to go ahead and ask for, what is the advice? Can we get some advice for Scorpio and this person, please? Can we get some advice? What is the advice? Ace of Wands in reverse and Temperance in reverse. We've got a lot of reverse cards, so I'm probably going to pull, let's pull some playing cards to clarify. There is not, this is the same thing I just said though. Okay, in the upright we have passion and we have temperance. So the passion is, you're able to temper your passion, okay, for this person appropriately. Because it's in reverse, the passion comes in and out and in and out of your relationship. Okay, so spirits and the angels are saying to you, consistency and being willing to hang in there with this person through thick and thin. And same goes for you. And they need to do the same with you as well. And I feel like they're not really there for you right now. I know that they're not right there for you right now. Because they're here and they're here. But I don't feel like it has to do specifically with you. It's sort of like your partner needs to get through this in order to come back together with you in a consistent way. The two of you, for this to move forward, are going to need to maybe actually communicate verbally or otherwise that you will be there for each other, not just in the fair weather, friends, but when times are tough. And I can see that your partner's going through a tough time, and I can see that your partner is in love with you. How do you feel about them? Really? Take a deep dive here, is the advice. Take a deep dive. You take a deep dive. Meditate on it. Write about it. Is this your person? Is this the real thing? Or is this person someone you're focused on right now because they've turned away from you and that scares you because you're used to having them there, always there? So, wow. A lot to think about there, Scorpio. A lot to think about. I will get a clarifier for the advice. Why do we have Temperance and the Ace of Wands in reverse for Scorpio's advice? Can I get one more card, please? Okay. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Needs to be, there is progress being made. Be aware. Yes, okay. So, look at the positive side of a relationship. Say you met them 3 years ago. You're still in touch. You're still in touch with this person. Say you met them 20 years ago, 10 years ago. This is a group reading, so there's a lot of different people here. There has been progress made, solid, steady progress made in this relationship. Be aware of that. This person is, you are important to them, but they are also important to you. I know that they are distant from you right now, Scorpio. However, I do feel strongly that it's just something they need to get through. And the consistency is the main advice, because this card here is solid work. You got to work on your relationships. You really do. You've got to be uncomfortable. You know, you got to put, that's what work is, right? You work from 9 to 5. You don't want to necessarily be there from 9 to 5, but you know, it takes 9 to 5 to get progress. All right, Scorpios, I love you to death. Please, I really hope to see you this weekend for the live reading. I can answer your specific question. You can also email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com to get a phone reading. It's $1 a minute. Not bad, okay? So I start my readings at $30. And I think that's all I have for you. Have a lovely rest of your month and take care.